Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. This is Hector, and today we're going to make a video related to role of material designer. This is for the material design course. So today we are going to answer 4 different questions. So let's do it. The first question: what was the conception of materials development decades ago? Well, many decades ago, materials development was considered only as a super tool for teachers and the learning resources. However, with the creation of different learning methods that include different didactic tools and the intention to listen to the student and their needs, for example, how to learn, what they want to learn, and what they need to learn today. This is why designing materials to support the development of pedagogical practices is so important. So check the following pictures in the screen and check the traditional pedagogical practice and today practice using technology and something like that. Next question: what does developing materials demand from teachers? Okay, every teacher must understand that all their students are different in the way they learn, the way they perceive teaching, and the speed at which they learn. This is the reason why the teacher must choose correctly the materials to be designed to develop the class lesson. On this occasion, we will talk about some requirements that a teacher must have when planning their lesson. Okay, the first one: willing to devote time to teach with laughter. Remember, one of the most practical methods for teaching children is to learn while they play. Laughing, playing, and learning is part of the educational process because they are using all the time their senses and promoting teamwork. It is really helpful when they are learning something new. Next one: ready to innovate in their teaching practice. The students' demands and needs change over time, which is why teachers must be innovative and creative and in developing activities that help students become interested in what they are about to learn. Next one: keen on praising students' attempts to perform tasks in different ways. As teacher, we must keep students' motivation high, encourage them to find different ways to learn and help them achieve their goals. So praise is useful when you are in a learning process. Number 4, less anger to single out what shouldn't have been done. Okay, we must keep in mind that we must always have the best attitude with the students and work as a team in the construction of citizenship competences that are relevant to the development of a good citizen. So that's really useful to take into account. Next one: fund on facilitating students' learning process, avoiding their frustration. Pay attention to this. This is one of the requirements that I consider important to take into account because we must know our students and help them in the learning process and know how to identify some weaknesses that we can solve before the students becomes frustrated. So, and finally, able to see students as holistic, unique individuals. As I said before, all students are different and therefore have qualities and weaknesses that we must know how to solve during the teaching process. Question number 3. What are the components of creating and adapting didactic learning materials? The following are components of the creation and adaptation of didactic learning materials that allow us to develop didactic materials to support the teaching process. So the first one: needs assessment, setting goals and objectives, conceptualizing content, design and syllables, organizing of content and activities, selecting and developing materials and activities, evaluation, and finally resources and constraint. Pay attention of this. All of them were in a solid unit, integrating all of them in a setting needs assessment as its core. So that's why is the first one in this chart, needs assessment. And finally, the question number 4. Where is the principal role of the teacher when designing language learning materials? So, we as a future English teachers, we need to take into account that we are a facilitator and our students are the most important actors in this learning process. So we need to give them all the material, all the resources, all the tools to help them to create their own knowledge. So that's why all teachers needs to use all their creativity, all the innovation to create the core material to give to all their students and help them to create something new. So see you in the next video. That is all for now. I hope you like it and see you in the next video. Bye.